And welcome back to the Don't Make This Weird podcast, everybody. As always, hanging out here in studio with my host, co-host, whatever you want to say, Tony. Hello, everybody.
Go to the split screen as I'm getting all the buzzers and whistles and shit.
Getting everything all switched around and done. Welcome,
like
everybody.
That.
We're glad that we're able to be here this Thursday night. Both kind of, you're getting ready. You're like, oh, my neck. I'm like, oh, now I have heartburn all of a sudden out of the blue.
But
we're not stopping. We're not stopping. Can't stop, won't stop, right?
Can't stop, won't stop.
I love it when I say that. So happy that everybody is tuning in, hanging out with us tonight. We've got lots of stuff to talk about. All kinds of stuff to talk about. And if you follow a lot of the same people that we've been hanging out with, you know, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of stories, a lot of things happening lately. So
wow,
we had a crazy 5 days?
Wednesday to Sunday.
Wednesday to Sunday. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm in miserable pain right now. This heartburn. Holy crappers.
Do you want me to go fix that for you?
Oh, you might have to fix it in post. But if that happens, then it's going to be like a nasty.
It's going to be a
nasty burp on live with everybody. So
it's a gargly burp.
I'm just gonna hang as long as I can. But yeah, it's like, you know, underneath the ribs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Working its way up.
It's like that spot right here where I got adjusted today, and it's like,
yeah.
It's been excruciating all day.
I might have it the burp come out either way. Sorry, guys. Ahead of time now. But yeah, so we have a lot to talk about. We've had a crazy.
Do we want to get into the
week? Yeah, we can.
All right, go ahead. You start it off.
So we'll get more into the stories of the visit and everything that really happened. But we did have some guests come to Michigan to come hang out with us. Like specifically came to hang out with us, and then others came to gather to talk with, you know, see Dave and the guys, because it was kind of a central meeting spot. So we had a crazy 5 days. And that was part of the week. I worked 7-day stretch to be able to get some days off to spend time with everybody and to hang out and just have a good time and kind of relax and let my hair down, if you will. I guess that's what the kids are saying these days. No, I think that came from way back when. But yeah, so I got to do that. And moving into this week, then we started back at Rule of Cool, which was a great time. It's always fun to be able to hang out with Brian Kuhn over there, of Pipe Dream Gaming.
Love Brian.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't want to be like too partial here or whatever, but of course, yeah, we absolutely do love Brian. And yeah, it's been a crazy week. Got to jump on Jerks and hang out with them yesterday.
Yeah.
I played Dave finally. Everybody but you got a chance because Dave was tired and taking on 3 people and whooping all of our asses. He
totally did.
Understand. Like, I was the first one out the gate to just get the smackdown from BBD. So that's okay. That's all right. I took it gracefully, and but I still had some wins playing up against. I played against Guy and Jay.
Yep.
I had some wins, so I was okay with that last night. Finally.
I mean, I'm not going to brag, but I play Dave all the time and pummel him with my deck. So,
oh, there you go.
Just saying,
there you go. It's all about the decks, right? So last time when you joined us, you got a chance to meet Guy and Dave. We did the interview with them.
Yes.
We had a special come out with an interview with Matt Castor Mage as well. Yeah, there's so many things, many pictures, many videos, stuff's coming that we'll be able to share with you guys as well.
Yes.
But yeah, it's been a wild couple weeks, really.
Holy cow.
But so many memories made, so many amazing things happened through that time and bonds and whatever. But yeah, just moving on through the week, recovering after that wild long weekend, I guess, if you will. It was back to work, back to life, back to reality. Is that the song?
Back to life.
Yeah.
Back to reality.
That's what it felt like. So it was like a whole recovery day.
I didn't get a recovery day.
Yeah.
I didn't. I totally didn't.
I didn't really either because I still went and did stuff because so while they were here on live, they ended up giving me a booster for Crimson Bow.
Yes.
And then I got a double feature pack. Which I guess it was a box from Crimson Bow and Midnight Hunt.
Yes.
So when we were live, I was like, "Hey, am I opening this too?" And they're like, "I don't know if you should.
You can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want." So what I ended up doing is I just went to the stadium and I bought myself a little like one single pack because I was curious what the cards looked like. They're like, "Oh, these cards are all black." They're beautiful cards. I didn't get crap out of that. Didn't get crap out of the pack I got, but it was so worth it. So that's what I did actually on Sunday after everybody left. I made a little trip over there to Frankenmuth's, a little drive, and then rested after that because I was back to work the next day. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to be able to, like I said, hang out, do get bonds, yeah. That's pretty much been my week. Is just getting into it, and here we are again on Thursday. So I hope that you guys have had a chance to check out those episodes. And Editor Jay brought up, it's been 2 years since we had interviewed Dave, and 10 days prior to Dave was actually a Pipe Dream.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, wow, yeah. We have known them for quite a minute. It was just, I know you love that, Matt, if you're watching.
It's been a minute.
I changed it. I said quite a minute. Quite a minute. That's going to be my new thing. But anyway, how's your week been? And go ahead and expound on all that.
Well, here's and I say this every week, it's been crazy, it's been insane, but it truly has, because our weeks started Wednesday when Guy and Dave got here, and the tone got set very early on. Because when they pulled in, because I was escorting him here to the middle of BFE via phone, and I'm like, hey, I got to grab this garbage can and take it out because garbage is ready to go out tomorrow. So I walk out there, and Kenna goes and just like, I don't know, tackles Dave or Guy. I can't remember who the hell it was.
She said she was going to.
Right. So then all I hear is, what's your name? And that totally set the whole entire tone of the weekend. It was absolutely crazy because from that point forward, we had bonding time.
Yes.
But we were either ripping videos, making videos, taking pictures, doing everything under the sun. I mean, obviously the podcast we did Thursday with Guy and Dave.
So much fun.
Jay came in at like 1 a.m. in the morning.
And we stayed up. Like, I think didn't he get here at like 1:30?
It was something like that. But we stayed up. I mean, him and I stayed up till like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I had to tap out. I was like, I'm going home. Bye.
And then we were back up and hitting the ground at like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And just, hey, let's do this. Let's work on that. Let's get this done. Hey, what are we doing? Are we going to go through and, throw some cards? And then we ended up going to the other studio and we did the draft.
Yeah, which thank you to H&B Studio Productions, H&B Productions.
H&B Productions for recording studio.
Hosting us and hosting that party as well. I guess I'll let you get into that because I was there briefly.
Well, and the cool part about that is he's James and Kathy. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
We actually have did I get a card? Shit, I didn't grab the card.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. It was awesome because they hosted all of us for a draft.
It was much appreciated.
At their house, which is above the studio. But it was still really cool because we got to set everything up for the party the next day, which was the St. Patty's party. So we drafted on St. Patty's Day with me, you, Mr. Guy, Editor J, Matt Castermage, Big Box Dave, Brandon, Shelby,
Kenna,
and it was great because, Matt Castermage, his wife was there, Veronica. Who is so freaking awesome.
She is. She's absolutely, like, not only is she just beautiful, but she's just such an, like, I had such a good time getting to know her as well. And
then, of course, Dan, and I forgot the other guy's name. Please don't kill me. I remember your face.
Mike?
The big guy.
Joel?
Was it Joel? Anyways, correct me in the comments.
Yeah, go ahead and correct that.
Hack in the comments. That's what I do.
Yeah.
And then, of course, James got in and they threw some Commander, which apparently Veronica did pretty damn good.
That's what I heard. Yeah. I heard.
But yeah, that was Friday. And then, of course, Saturday we did the party. And, just all of the crazy stuff that we were doing. You know, I did. I played with the band I'm in.
Yeah.
Which Gear Key, if you get the chance.
Like you guys sounded excellent.
Thank you.
We really enjoyed hearing you guys play. Kathy is a beast on bass. Oh my gosh.
I know, isn't she pretty awesome?
Yeah, oh hell yeah. I was like, yeah, girl, get it.
I'm still the new guy trying to learn all the parts and whatnot. So one of these days, I'm hoping Mike will show me how to play the guitar. And be able to throw down on this stuff live. But no, it was incredibly cool because, and I'm going to get into the story a little bit later of how all that went down. We talked about it on Jerks last night. We didn't get the chance to expound on it.
Not really.
But then, so Saturday, we did all that crazy stuff. We got up bright and early Sunday morning. Did a special episode of Suck My Deck.
Yes, we did.
And
I won one.
Yes, you did. And then we did another episode of Suck My Deck Brighton in the evening on Monday.
Yep, you guys did. I was not there. I went back to work.
Rule of Cool on Tuesday, which, God, that was so much fun.
That was a lot of fun.
And then Jerks last night. You know, us jerking around. Dave actually came out, which was so funny. We'll get into that later.
He did, yeah.
And then, of course, here we are tonight, just trying to recover from 7 solid days of shenanigans. Actually, 8, because today's 8 of us on the interwebs again. And you guys are blowing it up in chat. We're going to get caught up in just a minute.
I'm not seeing anything.
But holy cow, guys.
Yeah.
You showed up in fine form and fashion in all kinds of support. So thank you so much. If you get a chance, go down in the featured channels. All the channels that we run with support, whether they're under the Strange Friends Media moniker or we're affiliated with. Yeah. Go like, subscribe, share on all the social medias.
Yeah, absolutely. As we continue to keep on doing, you know, collabing with everybody and getting to meet everybody, we're looking forward to meet more of the community.
Yeah,
we're very thankful that everybody has just like brought us in and that we get this chance to be able to hang out with some down to earth, really cool people that just like the same stuff that we like, you know, and it's interesting to have, like I said, bonding moments, like legit, each one individually. I'm like having a conversation with everybody that I could possibly, you know, just to talk to each other. And Coach's Magic says, shout out to Veronica dealing with Matt Castor's shenanigans. She's absolutely, like I said, she's stunning. She was just really, I loved having a conversation with her, getting a chance to know her as well. Just a great time.
You know what was really fun about Veronica is we were talking about seeds and fresh produce soil differences from one part of Brazil, because that's where she's originally from.
Yeah. And that was like, also interesting to learn more about that as well. But
this is wicked smart. I'm like, man, this is freaking awesome. And we're talking about this over dinner.
What a combination, her and Matt, though. Honestly, it was just fun to get to know them as well. And then, you know, later on, Joey showing up, and we talked a little bit about that last night on Jerks, getting a chance to finally meet Joey Moss and Matt Castor. Like, it was great.
Really cool guys.
I didn't get a chance to throw down on the table there. I got over there late, but that was interesting. You want to talk about that?
Well, yeah, let's get caught up in chat real quick.
And is there more that I'm missing in YouTube, or is that just it today?
Let me go to Restream here.
Okay. All right.
Let's see. Good Lord, you guys are blowing up already. McCrazy says, hey guys, Pocket Kenna says hi. Louder. Oh yeah, that's one of the things I want to talk about. Baghead went to a St. Patty's party, which was amazing. Shadow Send says crazy. Louder says louder metal in the works. Thank you so much for subscribing, Shadows End, with Prime, no less. Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate that very much.
Louder says, I don't know what any of that means. Heather, what happened to your finger? McCrazy's asking. And then Shadow said, slapping the bass. I'm pretty sure that Baghead got contact high in the garage.
Probably, my friend. Probably.
And he said there's a video, and then Crazy is saying, where's the baby? So I think we're all caught up. If we haven't, we'll refresh that in a minute. But go ahead. It started with you, with Joey.
So it was kind of interesting because I kept on asking him, like, is when's Joey supposed to be here? When's he supposed to get here?
Yes.
And you know, at one point in time, it kind of felt like everybody was just like, he's like legit. We're pretty sure 100% he's going to be here. He's going to be here. He's going to be here.
Right.
I'm like, okay, and I'm just like trying to figure out, you know, are we going to be at the studio? Are we going to be here when he gets here?
Yeah.
What's going on? What's the plan? Like, that's how I felt.
What's your name?
That's how it felt all weekend. It was like, okay, what's the plan? What am I doing? Where are we at? What are we
didn't
going?
have
What
one.
are we
We
doing?
just did.
No, that was clear after the first, like, curving, like, all over the place, which is fine. No big deal. Like, everything was fine. But at that point, let's rewind it back. I want to go back to my introduction with Guy and Dave.
Yes, start there. Start there.
So my first was, you guys were already here. I had to work, so I'm counting down, looking at the watch. I'm like, all right, we gotta be. Come on. Well, I'll just say, and I usually don't do that at work. I usually have no problem sailing through the day and not worrying about anything. But I'm like, all right, man. Oh, they should be here. My biggest thing was thinking, oh, they're going to show up here and I'm not going to know. And they're going to get in line. And then I'm going to be like, oh, hey, guys. That didn't happen. So I got out of work and I showed up here and you guys were all sitting down eating pizza. And I was like, oh, hey. And then everybody's like, Heather's here. Heather. So it was really cool to just like come in and everybody's like, hey, I got stuff to show you. Let's do this. You know, It was awesome. I just in general, just nice people.
Yes.
Nice people. And then I stuck around and waited for Jay.
Yep.
It was you and me. You was Baghead still up at that time?
I can't
remember. Like, it's not anything with him, but it was just
so much.
We got to hang out a little bit more. Like before Jay had even showed up, like they stopped up. They did end up stopping up to my work. They went over to Frankenmuth. They got a chance to go over to Little Bavaria over there, and they did stop over to my work, and they got up there. And we've joked about this a little bit. Well, Guy has repeated this story. He loves this story. I think.
Yes.
So they get in there and we were slammed up front to the point where, I had to jump on register, and I try not to do that because of being a manager up front. So I'm on register and I see them walking in, and Guy's just got this like cool little stroll. I'm just walking through. You can see him because he's taller than everybody else.
And it's
like, hey, Dave's just the same way, just like it was funny. So they're just, doing the thing, walking through, looking around at stuff. And then I got a minute to like step off to the side, and they're like, hey, how's everything going? Oh, good, just at work, doing the thing. And I was like teasing, and I'm like, hey Dave, you want to donate to Alzheimer's? Because we started, we set 1,500 for our goal.
Yeah.
And we were so close that day. I'm like, hey, you want to donate to the fight against Alzheimer's,
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I can give you a 5. And Guy's like, I've been wanting to donate, but I keep forgetting. And Dave gives me the 5.
Yeah.
And I just like, shut up. And I walk away and I just wave, bye guys. And then I come back over and I had a second and I'm like, yeah, he's like, what kind of steak do you want? So he was getting ready to cook that night. I made cheesecake late that night. It was fun. There was so much food over that whole thing. But anyway, I got a chance to meet them, and then when Jay come in, we visited and stayed up for a while, joking. Yeah. It felt like we've known them for so long. I mean, technically yes, but being able to talk in person.
That was one of the things that I wanted to point out. Like, it was really, when they first got here, for me, getting the chance to hang out with these guys on stream 24/7, doing the crazy shit that we do, whether it's on Rule of Cool or whether it's Magic, Gaming Jerks, or whether it's MTG Attitude, spending a lot of quality time with these guys in a constant engagement. So when Guy and Dave got here and it was, what's your name?
It's like instant.
We hugged each other like brothers, and it was like, oh shit, that's what was missing. Because you know how you have those friends that you haven't seen in forever.
Right.
But we've never met these guys in person.
No, not yet.
So when we finally met them, it's like, oh shit, yeah,
just,
I know you.
Yeah.
Namaste. My soul knows you.
Welcome. I know your soul. You know mine. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It was just a really, really cool thing. And being able to finally get that chance and them driving all that way to come here.
Right.
Jay flying in after work. Like, we really do appreciate that. Matt and Veronica driving from there and then Joey coming in. It's just, we really do appreciate it. We're thankful to be able to have that time. And unfortunately, like, one of the days I got some not so good news. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but everything's good with me, whatever. I don't want anybody to worry about that. But I got some not so good news, and it was from, a mutual friend that we all love and care about. And it just kind of hit me for a moment. And they went up to the store, and they come back, and guys like, here, he hands me a unicorn pinata, and I'm like, okay, thank you. Okay, thanks. And then a stuffy like unicorn, whatever. And I appreciated that. Like, everybody was here, and we were all, working through everything together, which was just, it was great to see everybody.
Yeah, it was an absolute
It's great to have those moments and those bonds, like I said. So,
holy cow, you guys are blowing it up in chat again.
Some stuff. You want me to go ahead?
Yeah, go.
So over here on YouTube, my dad says, "Hello, you two guys." You guys. Brian says, "That's awesome. Good cause. Hope the show goes well. Sorry, can't stay and watch. Going to do some editing. Understandable. Well, I have talking about Brian on here, B-Jax. Tomorrow night is going to be the beginning of Curse of Strahd.
Ooh.
So, so that's going to be starting. So if you are not subscribed over to Initiative Impossible, please go subscribe, and jump in for that. I get to join them as well. I'm excited about being able to play Frankie and have fun with those guys. I miss playing with them over there on Initiative Impossible. So getting back to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you for all chiming in. And also Leanne Krantz, yay! I finally got to catch you guys live. And Pipe Dream is joining in and saying hi all. Hello. Yeah, there's so much stuff that we have to catch up on, but go ahead. Thank you guys.
What do we got here? Apparently Baghead said there's a video, and then Shadow said I forgot. Oh no, don't forget the baby. He's in my lap. There's a baby in your lap. Okay. Mine is asleep. Daughter is next to us on the floor with the iPad. I only got one for now. That's good, because I don't need any more grandchildren just yet.
Just yet, right? You got pacing yourself, huh?
I'm just gonna say I finally figured out what caused children by the time I hit like 30. So
it took you that long, huh?
I'm a slow learner.
By 37, I was like, yeah, work that out. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe I should have took your advice. Damn breeders.
Yeah, breeders.
But no, it was the whole entire process of all of this, the whole entire experience, the whole entire environment was absolutely amazing. To get to do all of this cross-platform stuff that we were doing.
Absolutely. And it didn't just stop at us.
No,
they wrote videos with
Matt Caster.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say that stuff, but you guys will get a chance to see all the videos and pictures. And
go subscribe so you guys don't miss any of that.
Matt Caster Mage, Joey Moss, Bad Boy Gaming, over to Jerks.
Yep.
And MTG Attitude.
Yes.
You guys go over there.
Pipe Dream Gaming.
Yeah. You don't miss anything.
Don't miss any of it.
Just go support.
That's what we do.
Absolutely.
But
Rule of cool.
Absolutely. Rule of cool. It's all of that stuff is in the featured links. Go check it out. Go like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff.
D&D, where you can play a giant Goliath barbarian when you're only 5 foot. Okay, fine, Pipe. 5'1" in real life.
See, told you it was 5'1". Half don't count for shit.
Whatever. I lost it somewhere along the way. I don't have gray hair, but I do have this shrinking.
Well, that's what was funny. Feeling. Guy was talking about. He's like, I feel like a dwarf among midgets.
Oh my god, yeah. That was kind of funny. I was just thinking, I'm like, if Brian were here, he'd be like. What's up, everybody? Like everywhere he goes.
Yes. Well, he's a mountain man, but
he is.
It was hilarious. So the question came up: who's taller, me or Dave? So Dave stepped up. We're back to back, and Dave was like that much taller than me.
He was taller. Yeah, he was.
So Those inquiring minds who want to know, Big
Brian.
Box Dave is better than Small Package Tony.
Oh man. And Brian says, and give the DM headaches. I'm sure you get many headaches. Also,
You're welcome.
You date me, so there's that. And Leon says, I miss playing puck in D&D. I bet you do.
Yes.
I bet you do.
Dude,
Leon is so fun to play with too.
We've got to catch up and get you on there.
Yeah, something.
So much fun.
But yeah, so it was a very fun, but oh man, I felt my age for sure after all of that.
I think we slept for a total of maybe 8 hours the whole week.
I honestly, like, as soon as I didn't have to work, I was like, what? We're staying up? Woohoo! But yeah, the next day I was like, I'll be there when I be there. So, getting back to that. So,
yes.
So you guys were heading over to the studio, and I was like, dude, I just need a moment. Like, there was just a lot.
Yes.
Taking in information, whatever. I just needed a moment. So I stayed here at the studio, and I jumped on, and I was actually watching Pipe Dream Gaming and, listening, hanging out with him on his channel. Always, like, he's going at it with all kinds of different content now, all kinds of different things. Like, it's just stuff that he likes to do. And I enjoy that. Like, I like watching him do all these different games because he's really good at them.
Brian puts out some great content.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've even had a chance to jump on there and give him headaches that way too by playing Fall Guys and whatnot. So I'm in here and I'm just in the chair, and I'll be honest, like, I was feeling the tired of staying up late, doing all the things, and I fell asleep in the comfy chair, the comfy guest chair. And I was listening because he's just got this calming voice too. So I'm just like, yep. And so and I was like, oh shoot, I woke up and I was still streaming them, and then so I hear the doorbell upstairs, and I'm like,
nobody rings the doorbell.
Nobody rings the doorbell around here. They just walk in. That's just how it is.
Right.
So I was like, I should listen to hear what's going on. So I hear this, up the stairs, and I hear your ma talking, and I'm like, who's she talking to?
Which was the same with Matt Caster Mage too.
Yeah, he did the same thing. We were already over at the other studio.
Yeah, we were at the other studio.
The draft and everything.
Yes.
So I was like, who is it? Oh, it's Joey Moss. I'm like, oh, it's Heather. I'm downstairs in the studio. So he comes down, and I'm like, oh, I was just watching, Pipe Dream Gaming, and I was like, he's my boyfriend. He's like, I love Pipe.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, me too. And I was like, everybody is already over at the other studio, and they're, getting ready for a party. He's like, oh, party. I didn't know there was a party. I was like, yeah, so they're over there. Let me get the address. So guy messaged me, and I figured, well, shoot, he's got his phone on him today.
Yep.
So I called, and I'm like, all right, this is a surprise. I need the address. Like, what's the address? Don't tell him who it's for. Don't say it's for me. And he's like, Joey, Mom? I'm like, shh.
Shut up, dude.
No. Don't say that. So get the address and everything, and Joey's like, you gonna ride over with me? I was like, oh, I'm just gonna grab my truck and then I'll be over there.
Yeah.
So then I hurried up, and I'm like, hey, he's on his way, because I kept it secret when I called the first time, and then I called him back. I'm like, hey, Joey's on his way. I just thought of it. He's gonna want to meet you guys. You're gonna have to get down there, so he knows where to go. So anyway, and then that's where my story leaves off, and then I head over there after the fact.
So yeah, to pick up, and we talked a little bit about this last night on Jerks, but
yeah, we did.
I love telling this story because it was so cool. It was a really cool moment for me because I'm down in the studio. We're getting ready to do sound check because we're gonna play that night.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And so I'm standing there. I'm totally St. Patty's out. I got my kilt on, combat boots, the whole entire 9 yards.
Yeah.
And then I see this dude come in the store, and he's just kind of grooving, doing the thing, and I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
Joey fucking Moss. And Mike, who's the other guitar player in the band, he's like, who?
And this is a reality for a lot of people.
Yes.
Because Joey has touched a lot of people's lives.
So
people tune into him and watch, and the magnitude of that, I guess it really came to fruition this weekend.
Yeah.
About how many people's lives that he's actually touched. Whether he's just ripping into packs, or I guess he used to play arena content, or just being himself. Like, a lot of people have watched him while they were going through hard times.
Yeah.
So that's a big reality when you're like, oh, I've watched this guy for forever.
And I want to get into that a little bit later once we explain all that. Because, I mean, I want to give a shout out to all the people that legitimately helped me through a tough time last year.
Right.
But so we're getting ready to do sound check. And, that was my response. And Mike's like, who? I'm like, Bad Boy Gaming, Joey Moss. He just walked into the store and he's like scoping the place out. I'm like, dude, I will be right back. So I threw my guitar in the rack, walked out. I'm like, Joey. And he's like, oh, hey, how's it going? He's like, I love the get up. Because I was wearing my kilt. So I'm like, hey, man, everybody's upstairs. Follow me up here, dude. So we go walking up the steps and I hear, Dave, why we got our jackets on? Where are we going? And I hear, God, just go downstairs. So then I get up to the top of the steps. I'm like, hey, Dave, how's it going? And he's like, what's up, handsome? And I slowly sidestep off to the side of the steps. And Joey's right behind me. And Dave was like, holy shit. And then Jay was right behind him. And he's like, Joey fucking Moss.
Yep.
So it was so cool. So cool. It was so much fun. Like the stuff that ensued after that. Just really cool, real people just connecting and vibing with each other.
Right.
And, planning for a lot more cross-platform promoting stuff.
Yeah,
It's so much fun.
It's really exciting. And actually, we need to get in touch with Leon here, too.
Leon, show up to the studio. We got some cool stuff.
We got some cool stuff to talk to you about. But yeah, it's just being able to go from just watching somebody online and
yes.
I guess I never really realized that until this past week when we got a chance to. I mean, I did because I got a chance to meet Pipe Dream Gaming, Brian Kuhn, a while back, and it was like surreal as well, but it was all Twitter pated too. But beside that, but getting a chance to finally meet him and being in studio and everything. So yeah. Yeah,
well, and here's the thing. It was a lot of the same thing with Matt Castor Mage because I'm like, holy shit, that's Matt Castor Mage. And we were all like, here's the thing. We did the draft Friday night.
Yes.
I got my shit pushed in by Matt Castor Mage, and I was happy as hell.
He is an excellent player. I didn't play him. I wasn't even in that bracket. I did not make it to that point.
That was the first game out.
Yeah.
Like we all paired up in the draft.
Dice. Yep.
And Matt was just like, hey, how's it going? And so my introduction to Matt was him pummeling me.
Yeah.
Straight to.
And he's got good digs too, man. Like,
oh my
he's
God.
like on it. He's funny. He is funny.
His timing is flawless.
He is funny. Yeah. So with that draft, it was hilarious because me and Guy Norris is my bud, man. Me and him pretty much essentially drafted the same. We picked the same cards almost for, we were going mirror for a minute there. So it was kind of funny because I recognize it like, man, we play the same. Oh my gosh. Like we're thinking the same here. But yeah, it was interesting to see that too, because obviously instantly, you and Jay have been talking for quite a minute here.
We've probably been talking off and on for the past 6 months.
Changed it again. Oh God, I'm really mindful of that now, Matt, by the way. I'm very mindful of that. But you guys have been connecting on all kinds of different things. More you'll get into that later on.
Yeah.
Not now, but later.
There's some really cool stuff coming down the pipe.
It was interesting because we all connected with Dave.
Yes.
Essentially. But I felt like, if Guy Norris was there, I was hanging out with him. If Jay was there, you were hanging out with him. And then Dave was just there, always hanging out with all of us. But it was just funny because it was like that funny connection.
We all connected, I think, on a deeper level because I don't want to say once the excitement wore off, because for me, the excitement didn't wear off.
Right.
But once kind of cooler heads prevailed of holy shit, you're actually here.
Yeah, you guys are finally here.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we just started vibing and, hey, we need to do this. We need to rip this video. We need to do this thing. And just that constant creative juices started flowing.
That's
and it was
what I love.
So exciting.
That was one
insane.
thing that was just
so freaking cool.
It was surreal being able to, do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And freaking food.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
We ate way too much food.
I've been pushing myself extra hard this week working
so
out.
Dave cooked steaks that one night and they were and the potatoes, like that's what I could have. I don't know about the macaroni and cheese, but everything was just like so good.
The steak, I almost created the cardinal sin because I didn't try Dave's steak.
That's true. It does not need anything.
No, that's the thing though.
Yeah.
Everybody says they can cook steak, but I like a little zazz on it, right?
Right, yeah.
So guys like, what are you doing? I'm going to stab you in the face with a fork.
He did too.
And
He
I'm
was
like, I'm like, okay, fair point. I did not try it yet.
Yeah.
By itself.
Right.
So I tried it and I'm like,
never mind.
Goes back in the fridge.
Yeah. It was
so good.
It was very good.
So good.
It was very good. We do appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then, getting a chance, because I got a chance to try out my new cheesecake recipe with everybody, and I think it was
good too.
It was a hit. It was funny because
it was the first thing Jay had.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, like he had a long trip. He drove here, like he earned that cheesecake. He earned that. I'm like, hey, and I know Guy was just waiting.
Yep.
When's it done? When's it gonna be done? So I went, I came up and I cut us all. Like you didn't eat any because it was later on, but I cut one up for the three of us, and, and Jay looks at me and his Heather. We don't need forks. We don't need a fork.
He just shoved it in his face, which was great.
It was great. But yeah, it was, and just being able to connect that way too, and just good cooks. It was fun.
So good.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Good. Well, and that's the cool part about it is so once we all started vibing with Joey and Matt, and Dave and Guy and editor Jay, just it was so cool. And in the moment, we were just like, the spontaneity was insane.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we're going to do this. We need to do this. Like a couple of the ideas Jay and I have been, mulling over for the past few months. We're sitting there live in studio.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jay, that's it. That's it. And like, he's like, you see this eye contact thing? This is working for me. He's like, this is a thing. We're in the zone. And he just starts popping off and he's like, fuck, you're making my brain hurt because we're on the same level with these ideas and just like click, 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 click. And like half of the project that we're working on, he's got the whole entire thing written.
Yeah.
So it was such a cool vibe because so many other things came out of that. And like, there's going to be so many cool things coming down the pipe because of it.
It made me think of, and I know Leanne's still hanging out here. It made me think of like him and Leanne are on the same, like creative path.
Yes.
If he would have been up walking and pacing, I would have been like, what is going on here?
What is going on
Did you have a brother that moved to Boston? Like, what's going on here? I really, really wish we could have got them two together, but that's for later. We'll get into that
later on.
But just to see other people being that creative and being able to work together, it's cool. It's a very cool experience.
Yeah, and I mean, that's one of the cool things about, like you were talking about, each one of us connecting with each other. Because that's the thing for me, when we first started out back Rule of Cool last year.
Yeah.
It was like April, May sometime.
We're coming up on a year.
We're coming up on a year.
Yeah.
But so we would get on early to make sure we problem solved all the tech issues and sounds and this, that, and the other thing. So Guy and I were on probably, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes for everybody else.
Yeah, just kind of like hanging out.
So, of course, techie guys immediately connected. And it's like, this is great. I like your personality. You've got some great, banter back and forth. So connecting up with that, which was so much fun, because Guy's Guy. What you see is what you get. And he's such a cool dude to banter back and forth with.
Yeah.
And then connecting with Dave. Throwing stuff out in chat and then obviously being on Arena and getting my shit pushed in by him, which was great because Dave's got this amazing personality.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They are exactly like somebody asked us.
Yes.
Like, how was it to meet everybody? And honestly, they are just like they are online.
It's not they're real people.
Yeah, exactly to a T, just like they are. And couldn't love them more.
Yeah. Well,
honestly.
And that was the great part about getting invited to Jerks.
Yeah.
For the first time, which was shortly thereafter that.
Right.
And getting to know Jay. And we've been kicking it since probably what? December, I want to say.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe November. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at this stuff. But shortly after the initial connection of Jerks, we started talking about 15 million different ideas.
Right. Exactly.
And these past, I want to say 3 months, we've been hitting it really freaking hard with some of the projects and ideas and stuff that we've had to connect up on and open up more of the cross-platforming stuff with Attitude and Jerks and Don't Make This Weird and Guitar Fridays and Chill Stream and
things.
Rule of Cool. I mean, how many times has Jay recently popped onto Rule of Cool?
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Oh man, he's just like, get out.
Brian kept kicking him out.
I don't know. Actually, Jay will kick himself out. I don't think Brian has actually yet kicked him out, but he's like, Jay, out. It's funny. It is funny, I'm sure. Because the problem with that is that if he pops in, it messes up everything on his, like, he's set up. The whole overlay just gets like, I get booted over, everybody moves, and we're all different people. So I can understand that. I mean, like, I'm not dealing with this right now, dude. But yeah, it's kind of funny because he just jumps on to say something to something to one of them, egg them on. But yeah, they are just like
such
they are.
Cool people.
Yep. So we got some stuff over there on Twitch.
Do you got stuff on YouTube? We'll catch up real quick. And then
let me see here. I said when Leon said I miss playing Puck and D&D.
Yeah.
I said, oh my God, Puck used to turn my face red all the time. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate all of you. Puck might be able to make a brief comeback.
That would be amazing.
And he says, I'm all ears. And funny story, my wife is in Boston right now.
Down by the Cat and Harbor.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, chiming in over here on Twitch. Shadows End said, one on the way. Did you send her the pic I sent earlier? Did I? I don't remember. Anyways, I'm failing at life, so that's right. I'm glad I'm taller than both of you. And Dave and Guy, Jay and Brian are giant monsters. You are not wrong, dude. Like Jay is one sexy guy. I'm not gonna say. Not gonna disagree with you there. Mike said Mike was clueless, but having a great time nonetheless.
For playing Commander?
No, the party Saturday. Because he was just like, I don't know who the hell you're talking about. I'm like, it's Joey fucking Moss, man.
Oh, yeah.
So, but that's one of the things that I want to comment about is we got to eat so much food with everybody.
There's gonna be some videos coming up with like a challenge. I think they called it Fat Guy Challenge.
Fat guy wing challenge.
It was not about it. I'm like, you guys go to it.
But that was the cool part about it is doing the draft and following these people online. Matt Castor Mage, Big Box Dave, Joey Moss, Magic Gaming Jerks, Pipe Dream Gaming.
Right.
Like those of you that know, I went through some pretty dark shit last year. I'm not going to go into details. If you want to know, hit me offline.
Yeah.
But these guys, Joey Moss, MTG Attitude, Magic Gaming Jerks, Matt Castor Mage, Brian Kuhn.
Yeah.
With the stuff he was putting out there. It was an escape.
Yeah.
Of my situation that I was in, and these guys continually made me laugh with all of the stuff that they were doing.
Right.
The live streams, the things that I was able to be a part of, and still engaging in chat, leaving comments. Like Joey is wired for sound. That's who he is. The dude is incredible to hang out with. Same thing with Big Box Dave and Mr. Guy and Editor J. Matt Castor Mage, Brian Kuhn from Pipe Dream Gaming. Like what you see is what you get.
Yep.
And in a world full of fake bullshit, when it comes to people that are famous or popular, these guys are the real deal. So getting the opportunity to thank these guys in person, because that's the thing. We're Joe Blow nobody on a platform that has squizillions of freaking videos.
Yeah.
Even more likes and subscribes and viewers and comments and all these other things. So getting the opportunity to meet somebody that's a little higher tier on the popularity chart, it's like, that's never going to happen. I'm not going to meet these people. I'm just going to keep doing what it is that I'm doing in hopes that as we continue on the views and all these other things, but that's not why we're doing it.
Right. No, absolutely not.
But when we get the chance to meet people that are quote unquote famous or popular, and you find out that they're real,
Yeah.
not this fake, oh, yes, pull my limo around.
Right.
You can't talk to me. Oh, you'd like an autograph and a picture? That'll be $5,000.
Yeah, no, it's nothing like that at all.
No, it was nothing like that. And that's what was so amazing to experience in person.
Right.
Because these are the people that got you through those dark times in life. These are the people that made you laugh when you didn't want to. Right. These are the people that went, you know what? If you can just make it one more fucking day, you matter.
Yep.
And Joey talked about that all the time. Like, Joey is such a real dude. And, we got to sit and eat and drink and converse with Joey.
Right.
Which was so freaking cool, because looking around the table to all these people that, 4 days before then, we didn't know who the hell they were aside from being on a platform.
Yeah.
And now we're sitting just like this in a studio going, you're family, bro. This is amazing.
That's what it felt like too, And it's kind of funny because apparently he can get my cadence down and sound like me with a cold. Because he did call Brian on my phone, and afterward Brian's like, yeah, I just thought you had a cold. I was like, oh wow, that's pretty good, because he goes, okay, talk to me again so I can hear how you sound.
Right,
and I did, like, briefly, and apparently he nailed it. So that's hilarious. But yeah, it's regardless of all of it, it was an excellent experience. Looking forward to being able to get back out there, see more people out, get to meet more people who love it. It's not about, for us, like, don't make this weird. Thursday nights has become one of those nights where you can just come and talk and chat, and we can talk back with you, let everybody else know what it is that you're saying who's just listening in or whatever. It's a night to come here and have laughs, to joke around and get away from the reality of everything that, we face, work 9 to 5s, whatever it is that you're doing, just relax.
Yeah.
Just to have that time to just come and laugh, be idiots with us, whatever. We don't care.
We are pretty big idiots.
We do this because we appreciate all of you.
Yeah.
We do it to help support small businesses. We do it to just come and have a good time. There's not anything really serious about this show, to be honest, except for that we do like to support others and help others smile if we can.
Absolutely. And I mean, that's the cool part about, as this magic community has welcomed us with open arms, and it gets bigger and bigger with what it is that we are a huge collective apart. Because, I mean, that's the thing, is we said very early on that this is not about us.
No.
And all of this is way bigger than us. And it's really humbling when you get the chance to see something along those lines. Because when you're a part of something way bigger, it's like, wow, I don't really matter, but I do.
Right.
It's a weird concept.
Yeah, it really, honestly, that's what we've been doing this for, is to put aside all the seriousness out there, all the seriousness, and just be able to connect with the people that come and hang out with us every Thursday. Like, you guys are what it's about.
Yeah.
And we're here to joke, and I mean, dumb stories, whatever. Honestly, action mom jeans, whatever. It's being able to connect, but also, we do the little section where we do talk about local stuff. We do talk about people that we support locally, and that's part of it. And we also like to push the other channels, not push, but we want you guys to be able to hang out and experience those things. Like, if you're facing something and it's something that you could relate with, even if it's not.
Right.
These people, just listening to them and helping you make you smile while you're going through something, it's just important. It's completely something different. And I am so thankful to be a part of such a crazy, amazing group of people that have done this, that bring a little bit of sunshine.
Yeah, that was the whole humbling process of being with these guys. Because Dave was like, dude, we're knock around guys. We're a bunch of idiots. And I'm like, yeah, but you're real. With so much fake bullshit that's out there.
Yeah.
And you finally meet these people and they're legitimately real. They put their pants on one leg at a time. Well, obviously, if Heather's around, they're trying to jump out of their pants at the same time. But
Yeah.
no, I mean,
Oh,
it was so much fun meeting other real people.
Absolutely.
And, you know, I just got to say, thank you to all you guys, Matt Castor Mage, Guy, Dave, Editor J, Joey Moss.
Thank you guys.
Like, it's an incredibly humbling experience to meet you guys. But there and again, even doubly so, to find out that you guys are legitimately real and fame has not gone to your head.
Oh, I do appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, if you guys have not had a chance, definitely go over and check out all of these channels that we've been talking about. There's several other ones, too, that through meeting all these people, I've jumped on and started following other channels. And when they pop up, I try to jump on and you know, check out the videos and stuff. And it's just like, you know, you talk about going through something and jumping in and joining these channels, watching what they're doing, just hanging out, just talking with the chat, hanging out and just letting everything kind of go to the wayside for a moment so you can have that moment of relaxation, whatever. So I used to actually jump on after we did the interview.
Yes.
I used to go and hang out on Pipe Dream Gaming's channel.
Yes.
And that's how we like kind of started connecting more or less. And I was going through some rough stuff.
Yeah.
You know, at that time. And to be able to actually go and hang out with him on there and his people that view his channel, it helped.
It totally
helped
does.
a lot. It really did. So if you feel like you're not, even if you have like 3 or 4 people jumping into your channel, hanging out, whatever, you're still making a difference. And, you know, from the bottom of my heart, you really made a difference in my life being able to jump on and watch while I was going through what I was going through. And then it moved over to shenanigans and all kinds of stuff in real life. And, you know, just it's a great thing. So
Yeah.
thank you to everybody.
Yeah, well, and that's what's really cool to be part of this whole community because it's so surreal at times because it's like, wow, we're actually doing this crazy stuff. Like, what is going
What's
on?
next?
Right, what's next?
So many things.
And then, of course, as we ask those questions in a group,
Yeah.
there's so many different sound offs of what about this? What about this? What about this? Hey, I've got an idea for this. Right. And it's just this huge domino effect. I mean, what was it yesterday? We went and did some filming.
We did some filming, and that's going to be on MTG Attitude.
Yeah, it's going to be one of the I think Mystery Monday for intro, or maybe it's I don't know. It's one of them.
It's going to be on there. So Tony and I got a chance to go and record some stuff, and it was hilarious because here I am, you know, with my phone doing this video for him.
Yes.
And if you want to talk a little bit, or you're just going to leave it as a mystery.
Well, it's going to be a mystery, but I mean, here's the thing, though, is when you have a bunch of creative people in one place.
Yeah.
Call it cliche, but magic legitimately happens.
Seriously.
And we're just firing on all
And
cylinders.
dumb stuff.
So many doves.
Gail
Like
Norris.
I'm sure there's a video somewhere out there that Jay or Guy got of Dave and Kenna's onesie, which was hilarious.
Yeah. So that was kind of funny because I wasn't here for those. I went
Oh my
home,
God, it was so
and then
funny.
I'd come over after all the morning debauchery would happen, which is okay. It's no big deal. But it was just kind of funny because I was like, I'm going home and sleeping in my own bed. Screw this. I'm out of here, you know. But I stayed up as late as I could and got a chance to hang out with everybody. But yeah, it's just so many different things and so many things coming forward. I can't wait till we're able to share all that stuff.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely check out MTG Attitude. There are going to be some intro videos with us in it and a whole bunch of other ones. So yeah, check it out.
Well, and that's what's been really cool is like to shout out Baghead too, because he was there the whole time.
Yeah, a lot of fun with Baghead.
And there's going to be some really cool cross-platform promoting stuff with Baghead
All right.
and Magic Gaming Jerks.
Nice.
So, because I guess he wrote a song or something,
Yeah.
and Jay's like, yes, I want all of this.
We're going to use that. Just being able to, like, if you are a creative person and being able to have that kind of outlet and to work with other creative people,
Yes.
it's a blessing in a way, you know, honestly.
Truly is.
But anyway, that's pretty much what the week was. We had a lot of fun. We had, we're looking forward to meeting more people through that community,
Yes.
and more things coming down the pipe. So you guys will definitely know about it. We'll let you know as everything. At this point in time, I'm still working on getting my overlays and watching that XSplit nightmare last night and the night before. Like, it makes me even more nervous about getting my channel up and running.
Well, here's the neat part about that is found out what the issue was with the interface.
Okay.
The adapter was bad.
Oh, I know that for that part of it, but I'm talking, like I've been working on overlays and getting everything together.
Yeah.
Because I really do. I want to hang out with all of you on my own channel, just doing my own stream, doing my own thing. We're going to get there.
Why are you throwing rhinos again?
No.
Shadow said it's cool to chill.
Yeah.
Does that make Tony my girlfriend? Stop throwing rhinos at me, bro.
Why would you, what?
Apparently, Shadow said if he's got the right accent, he'd be the godfather for sure. Just make sure that he doesn't whack you.
Whacking. Seriously, though, the accents they kill me. They killed me.
Have that.
I love it. Like, I do. I love all accents. They're fun. Not all. Not all. Some are hard to understand.
I mean,
I had a friend that was from over, like, across the pond, if you will. That's what they used to say. That's what he said to me anyway. And we played RuneScape together, and then I got on D&D and played on there, and I was horrible. I'd fall off of, like, there was going up across a bridge. I'd fall off into the water, and then I had to go back, and it was so annoying. And so he'd say things, and I wouldn't be able to understand. I'd be like, I have a really bad connection. What was that? Because after a while, he was like, which I can understand. Frustration, for sure. For sure. But yeah.
Did you get more stuff in chat? Or?
Let's see. Yeah. I can't wait to watch your new channel. Already a big fan. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, they're throwing jokes in the other that I shouldn't put on here. But anyway, though, yeah, it just, again, we just are thankful to continue to keep on doing this channel, to bring new stuff to the table for all of you. We're thankful that you continue to watch us, come and hang out with us, and talk and chat. We do appreciate that very much. Very much so.
Let me catch up in the chat over here. Hold on. McCrazy says, don't make this weird, guys. And Shadow Sen says, OSRS. What is that?
OSR. What?
Oh, really, sir? Really?
Oh, really, sir? Really?
I don't know what that
it was funny being, like, at the party.
Yes.
And our group playing Magic, and everybody's like, what the hell are you doing? We're over here drinking and having a good time.
Nerds doing nerd stuff.
We're just nerds doing nerd stuff. Like, that was it. Like, that, just being able to step away from all that craziness was like, yeah.
Well, and that was the cool part about it, is we had so many circles of people for that whole weekend.
Yeah.
And we would.
It was a mix of what the hell.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like, even when we went out to the restaurant, everybody was like, what's going on over there?
It was funny. It was funny.
You all just walked in like 8 deep.
Yeah. Prime's jumping in. Prime 406 Games. If you guys haven't had a chance to check him out, I do jump over there and hang out every now and then to watch videos and whatnot. Go over there, like and subscribe. He's on YouTube. He usually goes live, either cracking packs or playing Metroid. He says just stopping by to say hi, and Energy J just wanted to drop some poop, apparently. He just says poop. That's all he said, was poop.
Are you still recovering from the chicken wing battle?
Oh, God, man. The picture, I felt for you. I'm at the end of the table just, like, cutting my little burger in quarters, and just, like...
I'm sitting next to him.
You guys are screwed.
It was pretty awesome to watch, like, up close, because I was sitting next to him.
Crazy.
I mean, I would have done it.
I would,
but I was like, no, I kind of want to sit back and watch the shenanigans. Cause,
I was perfectly fine down at the other end, just eating my burger when I got it. It was kind of funny. Always, allergies. Good Lordy.
I got what was it, the habanero mango? They passed that down, and I tried one of them. I'm like, wow, this is really good.
Yeah.
And then Guy Norris was eating what was it?
The sweet chili, I think he had.
Yeah. Oh, it smelled so freaking good.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing. Like, shout out to the service at the oven.
Yes.
We had excellent service there, and it took a while because we had a lot of people.
Yeah.
But they really did. They did a great job. We had. Oh man. Anyhow, yeah, we definitely ordered several different things.
Thank you to
and
our
then
servers.
Shout out to Club 24. We ended up there twice, I believe, in one day.
It was twice in one day.
Twice in one day we showed up there, so don't say we don't like you. But yeah, they definitely were great. The food was really good.
Oh, the food
I enjoyed
was amazing. It was so filling. Like, we came back to the studio for a minute. It was just like
nap time, right? Like, we're supposed to go do things now. Nobody wants to do things.
I ate too much food.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a lot. It was a lot. So yeah, I still have to go through my Crimson Vow booster box and see what all I really got, because I didn't really get a chance to look at it yet.
Right.
And I'm just, I'll wait on my other. Wait on my other.
Shadow Sen says old school RuneScape.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Old school RuneScape. That's taken a bit. Taken back a bit. Yeah.
It's been a minute.
He's like, okay. I talked like he was all about the jokes. Like he was all about the jokes. So I did talk to him a little bit about that. And I was like, I was honest. I was like, when you said that, I said, I'll be honest, Matt, you threw me off my game. And he's like, I was just kidding. I was just joking with you because it was funny. He's like, I hear it all the time, all over. And I said, yeah, honestly, when you said that, I was like, oh man, I said, you got me. You got me good. Got me good. But yeah, so it's about that time for us to go through and talk about some of our local.
It is about that time. Real quick,
stuff.
In chat, Shadow Sen said 126 combat, 99 slayer, 2.1 B bank X.X. I'm a super nerd.
Oh, welcome, Super Ned.
There you
go. All right, we like you, Ned.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
I learned how to lose my R's over the.
Yeah. Heather.
Shitbed.
Shitbed.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. It's that time. Again, we are not sponsored by any of these places. We just like to support local.
Yeah.
Pay it forward when we can. And we're going to go ahead and talk about the Carroll Farmers Market. That's coming up. The first one, I believe, is in April, right?
Yeah.
It's a special event, I believe, in April. Well, you can follow the Carroll Farmers Market page and see all of the different things that are coming, all the events, different food trucks, all the different vendors, all that stuff is on there. You can go ahead and like that so you get the actual dates. I am actually only going to be a drop-in. Just my work doesn't permit for me to be able to do every weekend.
Yeah.
So there's that. But anyway, farmers market, they have a drop-in fee that you can pay. So if you are just starting out with your small business and you want to try out farmers market, always any of the farmers markets, check them out, find out, get in touch with them, find out how much that drop-in fee is. I recommend doing not just one, but maybe like 2 or 3 different times dropping in and trying it out before you completely say, yeah, this isn't for me. For me, like, it went well. Yeah. I tried the Vassar Farmer Market first, and then I just kept on moving down the line and have enjoyed the experience. Carroll, by far, has one of the best farmers markets. I've really enjoyed being there. So if you wanted to get in touch with Lauren Amal, she's the farmers market manager. You can contact her at 989-673-7671 at extension 5229. Another great booth buddy, one of the vendors there that is, I think, signed up for a full season. Gonna definitely miss being there next to them. Kenny's Baked Goods, custom cookies and baked goods. Excellent cookies. I've only had the chance to try 2 different kinds, but I know Tony's tried several.
God, they're so good.
So if you get a chance, the orders are welcome. You can order and have them shipped, whatever you are looking to get. You can contact Kenny at 989-660-4534, or if you are in the area, you can stop up at the farmers market. Do I want to know?
Yes, you do.
Do I want to know? Oh man, I'll get to you guys. So another one that is one of our like local sources for goat. Oh, I forgot to get that. I gotta send out goat milk soap to you guys. I forgot to bring it. Stone Cottage Farm of Mayville. They have registered Alpine and Nubian dairy goats, goat milk soap, goat milk shares, farm fresh eggs, artisan bread, and farm art. It is Kid Mageddon over there.
It is Kid
Mageddon. And my goats, I don't know if they're not I don't think they're my goats anymore, but they were once upon a time. One of them was the first one to become a mama over there.
Yep.
So yeah, excellent place. If you guys want to order offline, their soap is amazing.
Yep.
My favorite is the coffee cinnamon and the eucalyptus vanilla. I said it this time.
Hey, look at you.
You can order from www.etsy.com/shop/Stone Cottage Farm soap. All right, passing over to you.
Catch up in chat real quick.
All right, over here on YouTube, what do I got? Do you have a sponsorship program? Currently, we have some in the works, but other than going over to Twitch and jumping on there, but at the time we don't. I will get in touch with you though on that one. We have to work through some different packages. We just have been just doing support and local.
Yep.
Just to support. Editor J, nice sound. Wish I had sound.
No, you don't get sound.
We missed you. Brandon's joining in, says, hello. Editor J says, what's your new channel?
That's the Dragonfly Heart.
Dragonfly Heart Gaming is my new channel. I cracked packs from Christmas from Dave. That's as far as I've gotten so far. I have to work on XSplit and getting everything together. And Jay, I don't know if I want to. No, I have to. And Brandon says, Leah, love the bracelet, by the way. Oh, thank you. I am so glad that she did. And then shout out to Guy. Guy was like, here you go.
Nice.
And then bought stuff from me. I appreciate that. We'll talk about that too later.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. All right, over to me. We're doing a quick rundown here. Warehouse M81. They are on 1560 West Carroll Road. You can get a hold of it 99-670-7362. Check us out on Facebook. They're on Facebook, guys. They have some cool stuff. Nerds doing nerd things. There's all kinds of other stuff. There's too much to list. Go check it out. It's on Facebook. It's amazing. And they also have another channel that they're on when they do retro gaming and all that other stuff. So go check that out. I think it's give me 1 second. I'll pull it up. It's it is Whimsical Sprites on Twitch. Go check that out. Really cool channel. Whimsical Sprites. That's WHIMSICALSPRITES. So go check that out. They're on Twitch. They're constantly streaming, doing all kinds of cool stuff. But yeah. And then we've got Spray Tans by Nicole. We love Nicole. She's amazing.
Oh, she is.
Absolutely.
Good to see her.
Yes. It was so much fun. Nicole Babb, a mobile spray tanning. You can text her at 99-640-3138 because why be pasty when you can be tasty?
Yeah.
And then last but certainly not least, Shelson's Natural Health. You can reach them at 855-672-2600 to start your homeopathic health journey today because they are absolutely amazing. Mm-hmm. There's Dr. Matthew J. Shelson and there's Dr. Katie Parcell. We love both of them. They're absolutely amazing. They know so much about the body and what you do to make it healthy naturally.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, it's what do you got to lose but your health?
Absolutely.
So good. Oh my God, you guys are blowing up in chat.
And they also they do treat all over the world. So if you are still interested, you can still see them from no matter where you are at to start your journey.
Treating people in Uganda was crazy.
Yeah.
Hold on, what we got here? Shadows and the Godfather is about to tell you everyone who's protected. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that really quickly.
Yeah.
And then visit these 3 businesses or else. That's right.
All right. Thank you.
So we're gonna give a quick shout out to all the other channels that we have that are either on the Strange Friends Media Group that we work with and put out ourselves, or we're affiliated with.
Yeah.
So Heather, if you want to jump in and throw down each one of those channels and then I'll pick up where you leave off.
is that one up in the corner?
That's MTG Attitude.
Oh, MTG Attitude, which is really hard to read down here. MTG Attitude, go over there. All these ones.
Yes.
Just go like and subscribe.
Go like and subscribe.
I hope you love the content as much as we do. Magic Jerks had a chance to jump on over there last night.
Jack.
It was so much fun. Thank you guys for having me. I do appreciate that. We have Chill Stream and Guitar Fridays,
Which will be tomorrow night, guys.
And also, we do have Initiative Impossible
Yes.
coming through tomorrow night. They start at 6:30 though, so it kind of you got a chance to jump in over there,
A little bit.
watch us play some D&D, and then come over and hang out with Tony over here.
Yeah.
Let's go in Twiddler's place, and I will mention Chaos Gaming.
There you
Give
go.
the rest to you.
All right. So obviously you guys are tuning in tonight. It's Don't Make This Weird podcast. You've got Dragonfly Heart Gaming. You've got Suck My Deck, Rule of Cool, Music at MTG, which is my other channel that I still have to drop that video. Sorry, guys, from 3 days under. I'm totally shit in the bed. And Pocket Kenna Gaming. Go check out all of those channels, guys. All of those are in the featured channels.
Yeah.
We love shouting out our little community, and it's getting so much bigger. We're gonna have to get another wall of shame.
We are going to.
Because that's what we're a part of that. So thank you guys so much for including us, and go check these channels out, guys. That's how the community grows.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic content creators and just even better people. So, what you got?
That's brilliant, Shadow. He said, "What's your game?"
Oh, I like that.
I like that too. I think we're gonna have to trademark that.
What's your game?
What's your game?
It'll be retro gaming when I get there. I'm gonna be kicking it off with Donkey Kong Country. I know you guys want to watch that. Leah says, "I love the bracelet, and you're a nice person." Thank you.
No,
I appreciate that.
No, she's not. She's mean.
I'm not. Not on purpose. Not on purpose. I'm the kind of F around and find out kind of person, but whatever. Whatever. Not on purpose. I generally tend to be fair, even keel.
Yeah, there's that. But yeah, I mean, this whole weekend, starting Wednesday, I mean, we're 8 days out and we're still going, wow. How did we get so lucky to have such amazing people in our lives?
Honestly, don't know, but I'm thankful for each and every one.
Absolutely.
All of you that are here hanging out, joining in chat, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
And everybody else that we continue to collaborate with, and just to have you all as friends and in our lives, we appreciate that. We appreciate the support as well. You guys have been keeping us going, and we're hoping that we're able to continue to
make you laugh and do dumb things.
And just to be here and have a good time. We appreciate that very much, you guys.
Well, and I mean, here's the nice part about it. Because you guys, we are at episode 272.
Yeah.
Which means we have 27?
We're going to be in October when the 300th.
28 episodes.
I think Brandon and I were messaging back and forth, and it came out to be like in October sometime when the 300th episode comes out.
Probably look that up.
Yeah.
Because we did a couple of them back to back. Because the Matt Castor episode was completely a surprise, and he said yes. So
yeah, he did,
which was great.
He did.
But so yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to squeeze out some other pre-records and stuff like that, because we're going to be doing some other collab stuff.
Yeah,
and we've got a couple of different podcasts coming down the pipe also. Yep. So as soon as I can get those out of production hell, you guys are going to see all cool stuff on the channel. So yeah, support this community. That's what we do. We grow together, which has been so much fun.
And we appreciate that. Thank you guys for helping us along as well.
Yeah, because we're still little fish in the big pond, and you got the other ones that are just like, hey, I'm going to wreck it.
But yeah, looking forward to still working on getting that out there, guys. Like I said, I started jumping on other channels, and if you have a channel, go ahead and if you want us to share it or whatever it is that you got going on, just let us know. We will go ahead and share you and try to promote just as much. So one of the things that we got a chance, I did bring over my crafty stuff. So I got a chance to show the guys what I'll say I'm working on or what I do. And I appreciate them buying some of the stuff. That wasn't the intention. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain taking stuff and turning it into jewelry when you were like, yeah, that should be trash. It's hard to explain
Should
that.
it though? Because like you find
Well,
some pretty epic finds.
So not necessarily trash because one of the biggest things that I have not worked on anything since October, and it
It
hurts
shows.
my soul. And right now, as you can see, this, I know you asked about it earlier. I did not break my finger. I did not. It's not permanently stuck because I was flipping off people too many times. That's not the case.
I mean, I'd buy that.
I somehow ended up with trigger finger and my middle finger on my left hand. Thank God. It started doing it on this one, but it corrected itself. Thank God. Because if I could not bend and use my hands, I would be just not happy. Happy.
I hear that.
So right now, the suggested time was to put this in one of these babies for like 4 to 6 weeks. So that the tendon and everything could go back to not being inflamed and not have an issue. So for a while, I was just sleeping with it on at night. And then when I get up, it'd be okay. It's not doing it anymore. So now I've been wearing it for this, like my 3rd day, I think, or 2nd day.
Yeah.
And nothing yet. Nothing yet. So what happens, I had someone ask me about it. So I will bend my finger. And like normally we could just move it like this. No big deal. But I go to bend the other finger and it gets stuck right here and then it will pop out. And it's horrible. It's not as bad as some things, but it's not fun to someone who is definitely a crafter and like I can't snap on that side because my finger is just like stuck out. So that's that for now. It'll work its way back out. It'll be fine.
Shadow says, "Got your trigger happy."
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh no. How can you properly greet people without your central finger? I know, right? Someone said that to me today. They're like, well, how are you going to flip people off? I'm like, just being like, look at what I did to my finger.
Now, according to Jay, it's the Massachusetts hello.
Yeah.
For the greeting.
It's not the Texas howdy.
Yeah, California howdy. I mean,
it's one of those universal, like, if you're doing this, you know why. But yeah, so hopefully continuing to wear this, even though I despise anything like this, because then you have to explain it 50. It's all right. No big deal. But yeah, I'm trying to let it kind of, the swelling go down on it. So hopefully that'll work. Because I don't really want to go into have to have it released by having surgery. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, not really wanting to do that. But if that's what it comes down to, that's what it'll be. And it'll be what it is. So I'm just trying to hopefully do this naturally, get it back to being okay, and then moving forward. Because I wanted to get my base out, and well, there's that.
Slap at the base, man.
Yeah, I might have to just be like slapping. I don't think I can like do anything else. So, but yeah, so that's part of what's going on. And luckily, playing video games, I can just hold and not worry about needing this finger. So we're good there.
It's a lot of thumb action.
It is a lot of thumb action. So if that happened, then I'd really be crying lots of lots of tears because that would be really sad. But yeah, so working through all that stuff, and hopefully I'll be able to get back to making things because I truly do enjoy that, and being able to share that stuff, that meant a lot to me. And Brandon, I'm glad that you're able to find something for your daughter for her birthday. It was a special happy birthday to her. I know.
Yeah.
I hope she had a great day. So yeah.
Happy birthday, Leah.
Happy birthday, Leah. So even though it's a little past it now, but happy birthday to you.
Something like that, yeah.
Doesn't matter. We can say it at any time. But
happy
again,
belated birthday.
Belated birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure how that works.
Not either. Not either. But again, we thank all of you. We appreciate all of you. I got a super duper early morning. I just looked at the time, and I'm not trying to bitch out on you guys, but I'm also like, are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Well, and here's the thing is, and to bring this show to a close, because we've done so much stuff this week and cross-platform promoting and doing videos and shooting intros and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Like I've been recording like a madman since since the guys left.
Yeah.
Just putting tracks together, you know, tossing stuff out to Jay. You know, it was really cool because we went over a lot of the projects that you and I have worked on.
Yeah.
And went, hey, Jay, so we've got all of these projects. Let's dump this in your lap.
Right.
And it was like, what, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning?
It was like,
As we were playing some of the stuff that we've collectively worked on. He's like, why is this not a thing?
let me get in touch with that person.
Let me get in touch with that person. So,
Yep, absolutely. So, and truly on fashion, he says, slapping the bass and flicking the bean. Yeah, not a thing at the moment. Brandon says, sure says, thanks, Heather and Tony. Tony Newcam is here.
nice.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it's just, I don't know. At this point in time in life, I'm just, I'm working on what I can control of what I have in control of myself.
Yeah.
There's not anything else that I can, and just being super thankful for all of the positivity and love in my life and in our lives, all that stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at. Just tired little pigeon. I've been opening the store for the past 2 days. Tomorrow I open up again, and we have early shopping in the morning, which is fine.
Yeah.
I'll get through it. I get out at 3, and then I'll just nap again.
Nappy time.
Yeah, that's been my thing when I get up that early, because when you're the one that can open up the store, and you have to be there. Like, I'm always looking at my phone. All right, it's only 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, it's 3:50. What am I doing? Sleep. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna not hear my alarms.
That's pretty much me every morning.
Yeah, I gotta be there to open the store, because if I'm not there, there's gonna be a problem. So yeah.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, there's no whoopsie with that one. They're like, okay, we're gonna put you in charge. I'm like, okay.
Wait.
You sure?
There's another adult one, right?
That's why I prefer closing, because there's still another adult around, and then, then I get it, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready. If I'm the closing manager, it's okay, because all the other big important stuff's been done. Morning, it's like, oh, man, there's so much stuff. There's a lot to it.
What do I have to do? What's your game?
But I signed on for it. I definitely did. So that's what it is. That's what it is. And then Monday, I have a day. I'm gonna take the day. So yeah. What's your game? I love it. I love that. That's great. That is great. Oh yeah, she says. I thought that's what you said, but yeah, no.
Good Lord.
Oh, yeah. This is little buddy signing off.
Well, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is there anything else we want to go
if you
through?
guys have anything in chat, anything in chat that you want to throw out there before we go ahead and close out, because like I said, I'm crawling to that close. I'm ready.
Speaking of crawling,
yeah.
So when we did the interview,
when we did the interview with
Big Mong Dave,
Big Mong Dave, Guy Norris, and Dave,
he totally army crawled from the door
with a cup of milk
and a butter knife.
That
still don't understand.
Before we got started, I don't even know what was happening, but I still love Dave. Like, it's okay. But he came over and he like rubbed his head on my leg.
Yes, he was doing the same thing to me, and then like pulling on my pant leg. I'm like, "What are you doing, bro?"
I'm like, Dave, if you want something, just tell me. And like, you need a water or something, buddy? What's going on? How can I help you? Like, I'm like, okay, all right, this is Dave. Dave doing Dave stuff.
Doing Dave stuff.
You know, like I felt like I was like, all right, okay, I'm definitely not a Dave. I'm not gonna army crawl anywhere. I'm not gonna run anywhere. I'm not a Dave when it comes to that. But
oh, good God.
But, in all seriousness, just a down to earth, sweet guy, sweet guy.
Such a big lughead, but such a lovable guy.
Absolutely. Like I never felt safer with all those guys. Like honestly, like I felt like everybody's just like swivel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good. You good? I'm good. I'm good. So yeah.
Head's definitely on this one. What? Louder says, "Woo!" Was that like a Ric Flair one or what? How's that work, bro?
Oh, when is the 300th? I don't know, but you guys will all be invited.
You guys are most absolutely
probably
invited.
won't be a black tie affair.
No.
But 300 is definitely something to celebrate.
Yeah, we have 300 episodes with us. Like, how do you guys?
That's huge.
It's huge. Well, we've got the markers over there. We got the 200th episode and the 100th
300th. Or we're gonna have
Yeah.
It's what a crazy ride. I can't even talk anymore. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, and I'm sure we'll be doing something fairly similar to like Chill Streams.
Yeah.
And Guitar Fridays. And I'm hoping that Brian will be doing something for a 100th episode of like Rule of Cool.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah,
We've got so many milestones coming up, which is crazy.
That poor man.
We've broke Brian several times.
We have. He deserves a vacation.
He totally does.
You're gonna take me with you, right?
Well, to answer your question, it's whatever 28 is from. We've done so many things.
Yeah,
all
it's
the
been
things.
Crazy. Like I always say that. Like it's been a wild ride. I remember like before Joey even came into the picture, I'm like, Tony, we need to do a podcast.
Yes.
We need to do a podcast.
Yes.
And then Joey's like, I've done a podcast before, and I'm like, oh, okay. All right, we need to do one. Let's just do it. No idea what the hell we were doing.
None.
No idea. Still, like,
We have no idea what we're doing.
but we're just doing it. Whatever.
Yeah.
You guys are still here. Brandon says also, is this the Sody Deer Camp? The world famous Sody Deer Camp?
This is the world famous Sody Deer Camp.
Oh my gosh, so good, so good.
What'd you say? Broke deck Brian guessing he's got slaughtered at MTG. Sure. That's kind of what he does. He destroys all of us when we step to the table.
Yeah.
Such a fierce competitor.
Like, I can't play with him no more. I play Uno with him. You know why?
Why?
Because it's about luck. It's not about strategy. I'm like, I can play Uno with you. And we watch stuff. That's what we do.
He is absolutely brutal.
I don't play him.
I love playing him because I'm like, all right, how can I lose today?
It's horrible. I'm like, listen, I'm not a sore loser, but you're so far out of my league with this stuff. There's no reason for me to even slap a card in an arena with you. Not at all. Not a reason. Not at all. So,
I want to see him and Dave go head to head.
I do too.
Seriously. And Dave on the show.
He said he would.
Called up Brian, said, yeah, you and me on arena.
Yeah, he did say that.
And that is going to be an amazing episode.
I want to see at least 3.
Yes.
Like 3 versus or whatever.
Best of 3.
Best of 3. That's what I want to see.
Best of 3.
I at least want to see the best of 3. Honestly.
Hell yeah.
Honestly. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing. No, it's just I don't play him on arena. I don't like playing him in person.
You want to see how Brian does? Go to Pipe Dream Gaming _ when he's live and playing Magic Arena, because the dude he put the challenge out. If he didn't make Mythic, he was going to delete it.
He was going to delete the channel.
Yeah,
and he made it. He grinded through all of that, but he made it.
That's the biggest thing, to grind through it all.
Yeah. But also, with that being said, he jumped on and was playing. When I was watching, he was playing Red Dead Redemption 2, which is another one. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out too. My brother has been playing it. Yeah. My brother's actually playing on a server that is for voice actors.
Nice.
So it's fun to watch that whole thing. So Atomic Controller, if you're interested, he usually does Wednesdays, I believe, and I want to say he goes live on Saturdays, but I'd have to double check. Anyway, you can follow that Atomic Controller, and that's pretty much it, guys. I am super spent. I'll be honest with you. I love y'all.
Yes.
Thankful that you are all joining us in tonight. Don't forget all these channels that we mentioned. Like, subscribe, share, support, all of it. Even the ones that we talked about, all the different things that we are trying to support local as well. Go ahead and share those also.
You got more stuff in chat.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Heather, I got your Uno right here. Proceeds to break middle finger. That's luck, buddy. That's a luck.
Shadow says, what are the tiers? There's bronze, silver, gold, platinum. Oh, God, what's the next one? Well, I want to say there's the diamond, and then there's mythic.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He went through all of those and was able to keep his channel. So, and I watched him.
I made it to gold tier 1, and then I just gave up.
And bronze. I think I don't even know how many tiers are there.
Bronze.
Several.
Oh, well, there's 4 inside of each tier.
So several tiers. The correct answer is several tiers when you're playing against Pipe Dream Arena.
He says, "Fuck, I gotta wait to go."
Several tiers.
Yes. Yes.
That's the answer.
I made it to gold tier 1, and that was just like brutal.
Yeah.
Because when you get past
you go backwards. If you fuck up, you go backwards.
Yep.
So.
And I just gave up because I'm like, I'm so freaking cool. And I couldn't win. Yeah. I could not win.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just doing the cha-cha back and forth in bronze. What I think helped him through it is he ended up towards the end, he kept the same deck.
Yep.
And that's how I've been. Honestly, if you guys have not had a chance to play on Arena, it's a good way to learn.
Yes.
It is an excellent way to learn. So I've been sticking to one deck. Yes, it's a pre-con deck. Whatever, you bitches. It's a pre-con deck, and I have been just playing the same one to get it down. And then I'm going to move on to the next one and do the same thing and play it until I get it down.
Yep.
But that's the best way for me to learn it. So, yeah, it's just, I'm always getting shit about it. Yeah, pre-con deck. Me.
Every time I build the deck, that's what they called it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jackalope Herdmaster, been lurking since the start. Good night, y'all. Good night. Good night. Thank you, Jackalope. Alrighty, that's it. I'm calling it. I love y'all.
Shadow Sin says I'm gold tier 1 right now. So
get to it, buddy.
That's right,
buddy.
Barn and barn.
All right. Good night, everybody. We thank you for tuning in, listening to all the shenanigans. Shenanigans. I can't even talk anymore. We do appreciate everything that you guys do. Thank you for jumping into chat, hanging out with us, talking.
Yes.
Just having a good time.
It's what we do.
And we will see you again next Thursday. But in the meantime, don't forget to check out Guitar Fridays.
Yes.
Shell Stream Saturdays.
Yep.
Initiative Impossible.
Yep.
Also, Rule of Cool. That's what we do. Rule of Cool. And at some point in time, I'll throw in a Dragonfly Heart Gaming. What's your game?
What's your game?
Thank you guys so much for everything. We do appreciate it. And remember,
keep it weird.
Keep it weird. Bitch, that's my line. Keep it weird.
Bye, fuckers.
Bye.